So let me address the elephant in the room. Most men, they think they can dress well, right? But let's be honest. Most guys, when they put themselves together, they look invisible. They look like background characters in their own movie. However, meanwhile, when you look at a man like James Bond, he instantly stands out. He doesn't seek for validation. He doesn't seem to look like he's trying to impress. All he does, he lets his clothes do the talking for him. Now, that's power. And the truth that nobody's telling you is that you can actually have the same effect yourself without being a secret agent. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to have that same effect that James Bond has in his movie, that look of masculine excellence, right? So recently I watched that movie Casino Royale again. And one thing that really caught my eye wasn't exactly the tux or the martinis or the chasing action-packed scenes in the movie. It was actually Bond's ability to demonstrate this quiet, dominant like presence and style with just wearing a polo, a suede jacket and some boots. See, the thing is, Daniel Craig, he didn't embody Bond. He didn't just he wasn't just playing Bond. What he was able to embody, he was able to embody something that every man secretly wants to feel. And that is composure, danger. Like he was able to to summon this like composure, danger, this ability of being desirable, just through how he was wearing his clothes and how he was presenting himself, right? So the thing is, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that just simply by wearing simple garments. I'm going to talk through what James Bond did in that movie Casino Royale, how he broke down just casual wear and he was able to exude this masculine excellence, right? So the first garment we're going to talk about is the navy polo. And ironically, I'm wearing one right now. See, the navy polo has been a staple in the Bond franchise because it's timeless, it's simple, it's just perfect, right? And in the movies, we see that Bond tends to wear a tailored fitted polo. So I would recommend you to wear a nice tailored fitted polo. If you can't find a good tailor, what I sometimes like to do is actually just buy a muscle fit polo top, because normally when you buy a muscle fit polo top, it will fit your body as if it's been tailored for you. See, the thing is about the polo, the navy polo, which is great about it, is it really accentuates your bicep and it gives you that masculine look, that strong look, that strong spirit. When you wear a navy polo, it just, it just accentuates your chest. So it's like I said, it's timeless. It's a perfect piece. You can never go wrong with wearing a navy polo. Throughout the years, I've got plenty of compliments. Actually, I remember a friend of mine telling me that he does well for himself, and he said to me, like, anytime he'd go on a date, he'd say, like, he'd notice that what impressed women wasn't really about like what he'd say, what he'd do for work and blah blah blah. He told me it was like when he'd wear like a short sleeve shirt, like something like a polo, anytime he'd like crack a joke, and he'd say to me like, my joke wasn't even funny, but the girl just kept laughing and hitting his biceps. And he was like telling me, yeah, so he's like saying, if your arms are big, even if your arms are big, then wear the navy polo, because I'm telling you, the results, the reactions you will get from it are unprofound. So yeah, so really, even I'll post a picture here somewhere of reactions of pictures I've taken in this actual polo myself. So the navy polo is a very, very good garment to wear. It's a lethal weapon. I can see why Bond loves to wear the navy polo. So definitely get that into your wardrobe and start rocking it. Now the next garment we'll discuss that Bond wore was that suede jacket, right? And the thing is about suede, a suede jacket, it has that elegant, rugged, masculine feel even a bit of that sexiness about it. So the thing is, it's a very versatile jacket to wear, especially during, you know, the winter time, the fall time. It's something you should definitely pull out of your closet, you know, especially when it catches the light. It will give you that confident look when you're wearing it. So the thing is, the one Bond is wearing, actually, I looked it up, it cost like $1,000. Listen, you do not need to spend that much. I will drop links in the description where you can get similar look for a lower price. What you want to do is aim for buying quality, so you don't end up, you know, buying a new coat in a month's time. You want to buy a jacket that will last you months and years on end. So you don't necessarily have to go spend $1,000. If you have the budget, then definitely spend $1,000 upwards. You know, treat yourself. You won't regret it. I'm telling you that, and you'll get a lot of compliments wearing a suede jacket, especially this time of the year. So it's definitely one that Bond really rocked really well. So definitely put that also into your closet. So the next piece of clothing that Bond tends to wear is the chukka boot. And listen, do not take the chukka boot for granted, right? I tend to like wear a Chelsea boot, but the chukka boot, as we see Bond, he wears it with chinos, he wears it with a suit. It's very versatile. It gives you that masculine look once again, because listen, if you wear sneakers, it just screams boy. So if you can wear either a Chelsea boot or a chukka boot, it just screams man. And that's what we're here. We want to exude masculinity here. So definitely the chukka boot, it's very versatile. It's a boot that I would once again get, especially this time of the year. It's winter, in the fall. It looks great. Like I said, when you wear it, it gives you that pep in your step. You know what I mean? You start walking a lot more confidently. So do not take the chukka boot for granted. It's once again, it's a garment that you should add to your closet. As you see Bond, he rocks it really well. It looks really great. So it definitely is something that you should invest in also, the chukka boot. So here's what ties it all together. Let's talk about Bond's color palette, right? He doesn't use anything like neons or any childish patterns. You know, his colors are very precise. So he tends to use a tan, a gray, you know what I mean? A black, nothing too extravagant, really earthy tones that represent certainty, right? So you want to be very cautious when you're wearing clothes and the colors you're wearing. If you don't know what different colors represent, just go on Google and just type in, what does red represent? For example, red means dominance, power, right? So use that to your advantage. When you're getting dressed and you want to wear certain clothes, think about where you're going and use that to your advantage. Wear things that will help you get the upper edge in social interactions, right? Why make life hard for yourself when you can make it easy? So Bond does that really well. He picks tones that represents masculinity, excellence, you know, that gets the job done. He keeps it simple. He doesn't go too extravagant. He uses colors that are simple, under the radar, but not under the radar like he doesn't want to be seen, but under the radar in the sense that it still radiates confidence. So remember that when you get dressed, make sure you're reflecting confidence. That is the most important component to this whole video right here, that Bond always represents confidence in his garments, right? Now, let's just talk about his accessories. So for example, he doesn't really wear a chain or bracelet. He normally just wears one watch, and he keeps it simple, because the thing is, you know, confidence doesn't need decoration. So he kind of strives away from a Rolex. He tends to wear an Omega. An Omega is a very beautiful watch, very simple, elegant. It gives you that masculine aesthetic. So you can also, you know, go off and buy an Omega, or even a plain Jane Rolex will do the same job. If you can't afford that at the moment, there's plenty of watch brands out there like the Seiko that will kind of give you the same look. But once again, do not invest in yourself. Make sure you always treat yourself as a priority. If you're able to break the bank, go ahead and break the bank and spend it, because it's not about the brand. It's all about the identity you're exuding. And when you buy certain items, it allows you to exude that identity, which once again gives you that masculine presence, that advantage in social interactions. So of course, we still have to discuss Bond's sunglasses. So his sunglasses are always tailored to his face. It's never random. You know, they're always chosen with precise intent, right? Which really reflects Bond's style, which is precise, effortless, confident. And that's why every man respects him, and that's why every woman notices him. So when you're picking your sunglasses, just make sure it goes with your outfit, right? I normally like to wear aviators, as you can see right now. So, you know, they tend to suit me. So you just need to make sure you know what suits you. You know, go to a sunglasses shop. You can do online virtual try-ons now. You can go online and see what type of face structure you have and what sunglasses tend to fit you. So definitely do that. You don't want to go out here looking like clowns. So here's the secret. The point of this video wasn't for me to tell you you need to have the exact same style that Bond has, but it was to show you how to have that magnetic style that Bond tends to exude in the way he dresses, right? So the thing is, you just need to find out what makes Bond magnetic and apply that to your own style. And then you'll get the same results that Bond gets, right? So when your appearance matches your potential, that's when you become unforgettable. So look, I don't want you to no longer dress like a boy. You know, start dressing like a man that gets noticed. So if you're looking for guidance, you don't know where to start with your wardrobe and things like that, well, I'm here. I'm going to help you to dress in such a way that females, women notice you, that you become unforgettable. When you come into a room, it's going to be very hard for you not to break necks. People will notice you. And once again, that will give you a social advantage. Trust me. So listen. So click the link below. I'm going to help you and teach you how to dress for success, and also how to dress like that man that makes it look effortless, timeless, elegant. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.